wore a single mom by choice shirt to our baby's baptism. He whispered, "So be it," and vanished. Hello, Reddit. I literally cannot believe I'm even typing this right now. I know. Everyone always starts their post with that whole, "I never thought I'd be posting here" bit. And yeah, it's become kind of a cliche at this point. But I mean it. Like, really mean it. I never thought I'd be one of those people airing their private business out on Reddit for the internet to dissect. But here I am, rock bottom and spiraling. For real, I'm the kind of person who keeps her drama personal. I even made a throwaway account for this post because there is no way I want this tied to my actual Reddit profile. I've always been low-key when it comes to personal stuff, and now here I am, dragging my mess to the public stage because I just don't know what else to do. I feel like I'm losing my damn mind, and maybe, just maybe, writing this out will help me make sense of what the hell just happened. See, I don't know where my boyfriend is. Like, I literally don't know where he is. He's vanished. Ghosted me in the most dramatic, soul-shattering, drop the mic and walk off the stage way imaginable. And I know some people might say, "Well, girl, he's not your man if he just vanished like that." But no, you don't get it. This is not just some guy I met a few months ago. This is not some Tinder fling or whatever. I'm a 26-year-old woman. He's 25. We've been together for 5 years, 5 serious years. We live together, or I guess live together. I don't even know at this point. We've built a life that now apparently means nothing to him because the man walked out and basically vanished on me. I'm not just here to rant or get sympathy. I'm here because I need help figuring out how the hell to fix something that I probably can't fix. He's gone, and no one will tell me where he is. Not his mom, not his friends, not our mutual friends, not even the ones I used to be super close with. It's like they've all closed ranks around him and shut me out entirely. I'm being iced out, and no matter how many texts I send, calls I make, DMs I drop, radio silence, and I want to reach him. I need to reach him. I've been replaying everything in my head, trying to figure out what exactly pushed him over the edge. And yeah, I have a good idea what it was. I'm not stupid. I know I fucked up. It's not one of those stories where the guy overreacts over nothing. No, I handed him the knife and basically told him to go ahead and stab me in the heart if he wanted to. Like I said before, my boyfriend and I had been together for 5 years. He's not just some guy I was playing house with. This was someone I genuinely saw myself marrying, having a family with, growing old with. We'd talked about our future so many times that by the time I found out I was pregnant, it didn't even feel like a holy shit moment. It was more like, okay, here we go. I didn't panic. I didn't cry. I didn't do that whole dramatic movie-style meltdown where I collapse onto the bathroom floor hugging a pregnancy test. Nope. I was calm, maybe too calm, honestly. But that's just because I wasn't scared. I wasn't unsure. This was a baby with a man I loved, who loved me, and who, at least in my mind, was going to be my partner for life. So I didn't lose my shit. I smiled. I felt weirdly peaceful about it. And when I told him, he smiled too. We were on the same page. We were glad. Now, for a little context, I don't really have a job. Like, I'm not out here clocking in every morning or attending Zoom meetings or whatever. I guess you could say I'm a stay-at-home girlfriend. I know. That title sounds a little loaded, but it is what it is. We're not married yet, but I take care of the home, and that's honestly always been our vibe. I cook, I clean, I manage things at home, I make sure everything runs smooth. And before anyone jumps to conclusions, no, he never minded. He's never once made me feel like I wasn't contributing. If anything, he always said he appreciated that he could focus on work knowing everything else was taken care of. Now, as far as money goes, he does well. Very well. So money was never an issue for us. We weren't out here bawling or anything, but we lived comfortably. We didn't fight over bills. We weren't stressed about rent or groceries. We were stable. And yeah, I did a little content creation on the side, some lifestyle stuff, a bit of beauty, a sprinkle of vlogs here and there. But it hadn't popped off yet, not even close. But it was something I really, really wanted to pop off. I mean, it's not like I wanted to go viral for some dumb shit. I wanted to build something, you know? I wanted that cool little audience, that niche community, the brand deals, the sponsorships, the girl boss email signature. I had dreams, even if they were still kind of floating in the clouds. And if I'm being real with myself, really real, that was kind of the beginning of all this mess. That dream, that craving for something bigger, was the root of all the crazy-ass ideas that followed. Looking back now, I can literally trace this whole damn situation back to that moment where I thought I had the most brilliant plan ever. Spoiler alert, I didn't. Also, for the sake of this post, I'm going to avoid using his name. I don't want to make up a fake one either because even that feels weird and kind of wrong. So I'll just refer to him as him or he. If you see me saying him or he 100 times, that's why. Just roll with it. Now back to the story. So the pregnancy was progressing normally. Nothing dramatic or tragic. If anything, it was kind of smooth. He was amazing. Like, actually amazing. He was attentive, caring, present, patient. He made sure I was okay every second of every day. He went into full support mode, cooking, cleaning, doing laundry, making sure I had water and snacks and everything I needed. I swear this man turned into my personal butler, and I'm not even mad about it. Since I was pregnant and he kept insisting I just rest, I suddenly had a lot more free time, which meant more time to dive into the whole content creation thing. I was watching tutorials, binging vlogs, studying thumbnails and captions like I was cramming for finals, and then it happened. It was one of my prenatal checkups. We were parked outside the house and he realized he'd forgotten his wallet inside. So he told me to chill in the car and went back inside to grab it. While I was waiting, I did what any normal person does, mindlessly scrolled through TikTok, and that was when I found her video. It was this woman doing a day in the life as a single mom of 2 vlog. It wasn't even flashy or extra or super produced, just her doing normal mom things, getting the kids ready, packing lunches, running errands, coming back home to make dinner. But the way she presented it, chef's kiss. And the engagement on that video, thousands of likes, thousands of comments. Everyone was hyping her up, calling her a warrior, a queen, an inspiration, and of course the occasional trolls and hate comments. So of course I clicked on her profile. I watched more videos, same vibe, just her being a single mom, surviving, doing her thing. And that's when the thought hit me, like smacked me in the face type of hit. I had this full-on come to Jesus moment sitting there in that car. I remember thinking, holy shit, this is brilliant. This woman had built an entire brand just from being a single mom and documenting her everyday life. And people loved it. And then I thought, what if I could do that? Not exactly the same, obviously. I wasn't a single mom. But what if I did a variation? Like, what if I started cosplaying as a single mom in my vlogs? Or even just a soon-to-be single mom? What if I created this whole aesthetic and vibe around being this strong, independent woman doing it all by herself? What if I leaned into that narrative? Would people relate to it? Would it blow up? Would that finally be the angle I needed to get noticed? I mean, anything for the views, right? Of course I didn't tell him any of this. I already knew it wasn't something he would support. Like, let's be honest, it's a weird idea. I wasn't actually trying to be a single mom. I just liked the idea of it, or more accurately, the branding of it. The image, the whole strong, unbothered, I don't need a man energy that social media eats up. But once the idea entered my head, it wouldn't leave. It latched on like a damn parasite. I couldn't stop thinking about it. For the next few days, it was all I thought about. It became an obsession. Like, this was it. This was the thing that was going to make me pop. After a couple of days of that damn idea chewing on my brain like a parasite, just spinning round and round, refusing to shut up, I finally said, screw it, I'm doing this. I couldn't take it anymore. The more I tried to push it away, the louder it got in my head. Now, obviously I couldn't tell him. Hell no, that was out of the question from the start. He wasn't even big on the whole content creation thing to begin with. He didn't hate it or anything. He'd never said no, don't do that, or made me feel bad about it. But it just wasn't his thing. He was kind of neutral, like he didn't care enough to support or oppose it, just a do your thing, babe kind of guy. He wasn't a social media person either, didn't scroll TikTok, barely used Instagram. I think the last thing he posted was from 2019, a blurry-ass photo of his dinner. So part of me thought, what if I just blocked him? I mean, he never really watched my stuff anyway. He barely even knew what apps I was using. If I just quietly blocked him on TikTok, maybe even Instagram just to be safe, he probably wouldn't even notice. Problem solved, right? But then I remembered I'm not a total idiot. I mean, come on. We had mutual friends, family, coworkers, random people we went to church with. Any of them could just be scrolling one day, stumble across my video, and recognize me. And what would be worse than him seeing the video? Him finding out from someone else and then realizing he was blocked? Yeah, that would be bad. Like real bad. Like we need to talk bad. So no, that plan got scrapped real quick. I also couldn't bring myself to talk to him about it because deep down, I knew he wasn't going to like it. He wasn't going to yell or scream or anything. He's not that kind of guy, but he would definitely be disappointed. And honestly, I wasn't ready to deal with that. So instead of doing the mature thing, I did the impulsive, slightly shady TikTok brain thing. I posted the damn video anyway. It was on my next prenatal appointment. I told him I felt like going alone. He looked at me a little confused, kind of like, wait, why? Because up until that point, he'd gone to every appointment, never missed one. But I just played it cool, like, I just want to go solo this time, some me time. He didn't love the idea, but after a bit of back and forth, he shrugged and let it go. Bless his heart, honestly. And in my head, I thought I was a fucking genius. I went to the appointment alone, filmed everything. The waiting room, the walk-in, the baby bump shots, the ultrasound machine sounds, all that aesthetic single mom TikTok shit. I even added captions like, prenatal appointment as a soon-to-be single mom of one. Just me and my little one against the world. Yeah, I really committed. And the engagement? Okay, no, it didn't blow up into some wild viral sensation overnight. It wasn't one of those videos you wake up to and suddenly you're on the FYP of half the country. But it did something. A few thousand likes, a few comments, people saying stuff like, you're so strong, wishing you the best, mama, you got this, queen. And listen, I know how that sounds. A few thousand likes? That's barely anything in influencer world. But to me, that was everything. I had never ever gotten that kind of response before. Not even close. I remember lying in bed that night with my phone right in my face, smiling like a damn lunatic. I kept refreshing the app, watching the numbers slowly tick up. It wasn't viral, but it was real. People saw me. People were engaging with me. It felt like a little taste of the dream I'd been chasing for so long. Now, it wasn't until my second video that he finally found out. Honestly, I was kind of hoping it'd take a little longer, like, give me time to blow up first, damn, but whatever. You get what you get, right? So, the second video wasn't even anything deep. I wasn't crying on camera or having some emotional meltdown or whatever. Nah, it was just me going grocery shopping and doing some basic-ass chores around the house. That was it. I filmed it while he was away at work. Just regular shit. Me walking through the aisles, holding a basket, putting milk and bread and whatever in it. Then later, I recorded myself folding laundry, mopping, wiping down the counters, the usual domestic grind. But of course, I slapped that single mom label all over it like a damn sticker pack. A day in the life of a single mom-to-be. Added some emotional music in the background, did some cute transitions, and boom, posted it. And again, a few thousand likes, not viral, but consistent. That's what mattered to me, consistency. Because in my head, I was starting to do the math, you know what I mean? Like if I could keep this rhythm going, one video every couple days, each one getting a little bit more traction, I could slowly, steadily, actually build something. And maybe, just maybe by my 15th video or my 30th or hell, even my 50th, I'd land that one video. That one TikTok that explodes, gets shared everywhere, ends up in someone's For You scroll, and suddenly, I'm in. That's all it takes. One viral moment to change everything. And then, boom, like clockwork, he finds the second video. I swear to God, I was in the kitchen minding my damn business when he came in and said, "Hey, what's this video you posted?" Immediately, my stomach dropped. Like full-on roller coaster pit of your stomach drop. My heart started thudding like I was caught cheating or something. I just looked at him and was like, "Which video?" He shows me. Yep, that one. He looked confused, like really confused. Not angry, not yelling, just that kind of puzzled, slightly hurt face that makes you feel worse than if they'd just screamed at you. He was like, "Why are you saying you're a single mom?" And I was like, it's just content. It's a niche. It's not literal. It's just the vibe, the aesthetic. That's what people relate to. But yeah, he didn't like that. He told me straight up that he'd really prefer if I took the videos down. Said it made him uncomfortable. Said it was misleading. Said he didn't understand why I'd post something like that. And you know what? I tried to explain it. I really did. I tried to make him see it from my side. Like, this was my thing, my dream, my shot at finally building something for myself. He knew how much I had wanted this. For years, I'd been trying to get into content creation. And these videos, they were the first time I was seeing real, legit engagement. So of course, I didn't want to take them down. Why the fuck would I take them down? That'd be like asking someone to burn their resume or flush their first paycheck. Those videos were the start of something. And honestly, that was where the argument started. Nothing explosive, just that classic frustrating back and forth. Him saying he wanted them down, me saying absolutely not, him saying he felt hurt, me saying this wasn't about him saying it was dishonest, me saying it was just storytelling. Neither of us budged. Eventually it got late and we were both just tired. No conclusion, no compromise, just silence. We dropped the topic like a hot pan, both of us kind of pissed but too drained to keep going. We just quietly went to bed, backs turned, both of us pretending we were asleep before we actually were. Oh yeah, we argued about it again. Of course we did. I mean, what did you expect? That he'd just forget I was out here on the internet cosplaying a single mom while he was at work grinding and clueless? Yeah, no, that wasn't going to fly with him. But instead of dealing with it head on like, a fully functional adult, I just did what I do best. I dodged the hell out of that conversation. I swear, I turned dodging into an Olympic sport. Anytime he brought it up, I'd hit him with, "Babe, I really can't do this right now. I'm stressed." Or, "I don't want to raise my blood pressure. It's not good for the baby." And let me tell you, pregnancy was my ultimate card, like my get-out-of-jail-free pass. It worked every single time. He didn't want to argue with a woman carrying his child. He really didn't want to be the guy who stressed out his pregnant partner. I could see it in his eyes. Every time I looked a little overwhelmed or sighed dramatically, he'd just back off like, all right, we'll talk later. We never did, and I made damn sure of that. At one point, I even made a full-on promise, like swore on my swollen feet, that I would stop posting, that I'd just let the videos sit there, that I wouldn't add anything new. I remember even saying, "Okay, I get it, I'll stop, but can we at least agree the videos can stay up?" And he caved, like I knew he would. The man just wanted peace, and I knew exactly how to look tired and fragile enough to sell it. But yeah, that promise, I broke that shit so fast, I don't even think it lasted a full week. I went right back to posting, quietly, secretly. I'd film when he wasn't home or when he was too distracted. Sometimes I'd wait until he went to bed. Then I'd edit on mute under the covers like I was hiding state secrets. Honestly, I don't even know how the hell I got away with it. Like, to this day, I still don't know how he didn't catch on sooner, but I know it had everything to do with the pregnancy. That man was terrified of stressing me out, and I milked it, okay? I milked the hell out of it. And let me just add, by that point, I was already 8 months pregnant. So this wasn't like I was in my second trimester feeling cute and glowy and energized. Nah, I was huge, tired, waddling around like a penguin. I had backaches, foot swelling, heartburn that made me consider calling a priest. So when I played the "I'm too exhausted to argue" card, it sold. That was my superpower. I had started posting super late in the game, literally like 2 months before the due date. It was after I stumbled on that one woman's video and the idea just wouldn't stop circling in my head. And now, I was in it. Deep, looking back now, it was messy as hell. But in the moment, I felt like a damn genius. It went on like that for the next couple of weeks, all the way up until I gave birth. Yep, I kept posting, quietly, low-key, still riding the single mom narrative while very much not a single mom in real life. And let me tell you, the engagement was still small, but baby, I didn't give a damn. That small meant the world to me. I mean, consistency, remember? That was my gospel. That was the one thing every content guru, influencer coach, and TikTok voiceover kept saying. Consistency is queen. And so I stayed consistent. Even if it was just 300 likes here, 1,200 there. It was adding up in my head. Then boom, I gave birth. We got discharged from the hospital, and I swear to God, my mind was literally foaming at the mouth with all the content ideas I had lined up, like I was practically high on postpartum hormones and Instagram Reels templates. Even though I hadn't really recorded much during the hospital stay because, shocker, birthing a human takes a little focus, I knew there was content gold sitting somewhere in our camera rolls. He had taken some videos, my parents who came around got a few clips, and I had a couple blurry selfies in a hospital gown that could be spun into gold with the right caption. So yeah, I got this whole vision in my head, a time skip style video. You know the ones, soft music, black screen with white text that says POV, you just became a mom. Then it cuts to crying baby, warm lighting, hospital blankets, all that emotional shit. And then, time skip to the baptism. Ugh, I saw it all. The content arc, the soft transitions, the dramatic glow up. I was basically in my influencer fantasy. But, real talk, I wasn't in the mood to post right away. I had just given birth, okay? My body felt like it had been hit by a truck. My hormones were roller coastering like a damn Six Flags ride. And my nipples? Don't even ask. So I gave myself a grace period, a little content hiatus. I told myself I'd rest for a few weeks, let my body heal, soak up the newborn phase, then start fresh with the baptism content, which, by the way, was scheduled for a couple weeks after the baby was born. Perfect timing. So that was the plan. Rest, recover, then glow up and film the hell out of that baptism like a Pinterest mom with a ring light. But then, God damn it, I don't even know why I did it. I don't know what kind of dumbass brain chemistry took over that day, but I was casually scrolling through a shopping app, like minding my own damn business, just adding cute little baby things to my cart like a normal mother who may or may not be secretly lying to the internet. Then I saw it, the shirt. One simple shirt. But it wasn't just any shirt. No, this one had words on it. Single mom by choice. Words that I should have laughed at and kept scrolling. But instead, my dumbass heart skipped a beat. My brain did this dramatic record scratch like, wait, this is fate. I felt like the universe itself was throwing this shirt into my cart, whispering, wear me, bitch asterisk. I mean, seriously, why the fuck would I stumble across that shirt on that day? Of all days? Out of all the thousands of items, that shirt? It felt too perfect, too meant to be. So yeah, I bought it. No hesitation. Didn't even double check the size. And just like that, I decided it was going to be my outfit for the baptism. Because apparently my decision-making skills postpartum were running on low battery and poor impulse control. It wasn't even like the shirt was anything fancy. Like no rhinestones, no designer label, no crazy fit that made me look like Beyonce on baptism day. It was just a regular ass shirt, cotton, black, crew neck, not ugly, not stunning, just plain old meh. But I didn't give a single fuck about how it looked. I wasn't buying it for fashion. I was buying it for the words on it. That's what made it golden. Yeah, that. That was the damn jackpot. The moment I read it, I swear I felt my brain short-circuit with content ideas. I was foaming at the mouth. My eyeballs lit up like a damn slot machine that just hit jackpot. Cha-ching. Like, are you kidding me? The caption wrote itself. The audios I could pair with it? Endless. The storylines, the strong, independent woman theme, the fake vulnerability, the comments, the drama, the goddamn engagement. Oh, I needed to wear that shirt. Not wanted. Needed. Of course I didn't tell him. Are you nuts? You think I was going to say, hey babe, I'm going to wear this mildly disrespectful lie on my chest at our baby's baptism? Yeah, no, that convo was never going to happen. So baptism day comes and I play it cool, real low-key. I throw a jacket over the shirt like it's just any other outfit. No big deal. Totally innocent. And the minute we stepped into the church, bam, jacket off. I let that shirt fly like I was Superwoman revealing the S on her chest, and then, oh baby, I went off. Selfie here, video there, pan to the crowd, pan to the baby, pan to my fucking shirt. I was filming like a woman possessed. I had the phone glued to my hand like it was surgically attached. TikTok drafts, overflowing, Reels ideas, coming out my ears. Then I caught him looking at me. He saw the shirt, he read the words, single mom by choice, and he just went, so be it. Dead serious, not loud, not angry. Just that. So be it. And I remember pausing for a second like, huh? What the actual hell is that supposed to mean? Like, what are we? In a Shakespeare play now? So be it. What kind of cryptic drama response is that? I wanted to ask. I really did. I turned to him, opened my mouth to say something, then boom. Someone handed me the baby. Then the priest called us. Then my mom was asking for a picture, and before I knew it, the moment had passed. I figured he was just annoyed. And honestly, who wouldn't be? I'd probably be annoyed too if my partner wore a whole fuck you in cotton form at our child's baptism. So after the whole baptism drama and me rocking that single mom by choice shit show, we headed back home like nothing had happened. At first I thought, okay, maybe he's just processing or whatever, because he was quieter than usual, kind of tucked into his shell. But hey, he was still fussing over the baby, so I thought he would be fine. Now the thing was, he had taken parental leave, like full on, I'm gonna be home all damn day for weeks kind of leave, and I was slowly starting to realize that shit was not what I wanted. Because do you know how hard it is to film your content when you've got a full-time babysitter hanging around watching your every move? Plus, I hadn't yet edited the baptism video, and I needed space to do that without worrying about him wandering in every 5 minutes. So finally, I had to head to my mom's. I'd go visit her since she didn't live far away. I thought it was a solid move, like win-win. He gets a break from the baby, and I get my editing shit on without interruptions. I even took the baby with me because my mom was dying to see her. Looking back, God, that was such a damn mistake. Because now I realize he was just waiting for me to leave, so he could pack his shit. But at the time, I didn't have a clue. When I told him I was going to my mom's, he just said okay, like it was no big deal. I thought it was cool. I mean, I wanted it to be cool. So I get to my mom's, get busy with the video, got that shit uploaded and ready to blow up. Then I head back home and what the fuck? The house was weirdly quiet. Like, too quiet. No usual background noise, his stupid game sounds, or his random humming. I figured maybe he was out grabbing food or something, even though he hadn't texted me to say anything. That was the first little red flag, but I brushed it off, because, yeah, he's forgetful sometimes. I put the baby down in her crib and walk into our bedroom, and holy hell, it was like a ghost town. His wardrobe was gone, all his clothes missing. No toothbrush, none of his hygiene products, no nothing. Like he just vanished into thin air. I tried calling him, no answer. Texts? Ignored like I was a telemarketer. I was full on panicking at this point. I reached out to his friends, but they clammed up tight, wouldn't say where he was. His mom? Same damn story. She said he was safe, but didn't want to see me and refused to tell me where he was hiding. And here I am now, stuck in this fucking nightmare. I don't know what the hell to do. I don't know how to get through to him. I'm miserable, like deep down, soul-crushing miserable. I'd delete every damn video I've ever made if it meant he'd come back and we could talk. I've texted him to death, called until my fingers hurt. If I knew where he was staying, I'd show up there, or hell, even send a carrier pigeon if I had to. I even tried cornering him in his workplace once, but security refused to even let me in. It's just me and the baby now, and honestly, I'm drowning. So bad my mom had to move in temporarily just to help me keep it together and take care of the baby because I'm falling apart. I'm scared as hell that I've ruined the best thing I ever had. And the loneliness? It's like a goddamn weight crushing my soul. I don't know what the fuck to do, and if you got any advice or just want to tell me to toughen the hell up, I'm all ears. But right now, I'm just lost and broken and hoping somehow, some damn way, he comes back. I don't fucking know what to do. I miss him so much my chest hurts. I don't know what to fucking do. I just want him back. I want us to fix this, to be okay. I'm drowning here, and I don't see a way out. Update. Hello, Reddit. First of all, I gotta say, I really didn't think I'd be back here typing out an update, and honestly, I don't even know why the hell I'm doing it. Yeah, I know, that's the classic. I didn't want to come back, but here I am bullshit, everyone says. But I mean it for real. So, my last post, the very first fucking post I made on this throwaway, it blew up way more than I ever expected, and honestly, way more than I wanted. I just wanted to rant, let it out, maybe get a few "you got this" messages or some half-decent advice. Instead, that post caught fire, like wild-ass fire. And guess what? Friends and family caught wind. Yeah, people were sending me links, asking if that's really me. I'm horrified, embarrassed as hell. The exact nightmare I was trying to avoid by using a throwaway account, and somehow it still happened. I'm just sitting here thinking, what the actual fuck? Now I wish I had a better update to share, something to rub in everyone's faces, something to prove I'm not totally fucked. But nope, no good update. And the feedback I got on here, brutal. I got trolled hard. Some people straight up said I must be joking, playing dumb, or that I somehow wanted to be a single mom. Yeah, thanks for that. Those comments weren't jokes. They were real shots at a real person, and damn, they sting. I know Reddit's a cesspool most days, but it still hurts when it hits home. I regret making that fucking post in the first place. Nothing good came from it. I wish I could say my boyfriend, well, ex-boyfriend now, since that's where we're at, is back. But nope. He's vanished into thin air. No messages, no calls, no sign. Everyone who knows where he is won't tell me shit. His mom straight up told me he doesn't want the relationship anymore, that he's fulfilling my wish of being a single mother. What the fuck? When the hell did I ever want that? Just because I made content about being a single mom and wore that shit doesn't mean I wish to be some solo-ass single mom. How the fuck am I supposed to survive? How are we supposed to survive? I was a stay-at-home girlfriend, no steady income, no job. The stupid videos I made, they didn't pay shit, and I'm not even doing that anymore. Now, I'm basically a single parent scrambling to hold it all together. I'm running out of money. I'm leaning on my parents hard. I can't afford this damn apartment once the lease runs out. I'm fucked, like really fucked. I gotta find a job. But it's been years since I worked. I'm rusty as hell. And the job market? It's a damn swamp of dead-end shit. I don't want to end up stuck with some soul-sucking gig. But what else is there? My parents have been my lifeline, bless their hearts. They even came to stay with me at the house for a bit, just so I wouldn't completely lose my shit while handling a newborn alone. I'm fucking distraught. And yeah, I still don't know why I'm posting this update. A ton of mutual friends found my last post, so I'm pretty sure he's seen it too. Putting my whole mess out here on Reddit was probably the worst fucking idea I ever had. I'm learning that the hard way. I'm in a dark place, y'all. I'm just trying to survive. I miss him like hell. If he sees this, I want him to know. We miss him. I miss him. I don't want to be a single mother. I'll delete every damn video, quit social media forever if that's what it takes. I just want another chance. I wish I had something good to say. But life's a bitch and it's unfair as hell. So yeah, that's it. I'm miserable. I'm stumbling through life, broke as hell, and finally understanding just how badly I fucked up. And that's the realest update I can give.